What's going on, y'all? Greg said it. Back with our inspirational, motivational Sunday here. And football, college football in general. The NFL is going into the playoffs, and college football is coming to an end. It's like we waited so long for that season, and it just came and gone. Only thing left is pretty much the big bowls in the playoff, and we're done. But like I said, it's interesting in where this thing's going with the college football players, with so many not playing in the bowl games and things like that. It's coming to a point where it looks like they're going to have to pay them to do that too. Because, with the transfer portal and the NFL, which everybody's not going to NFL. So you had that many kids not playing in bowl games across the whole landscape. You run into something real interesting coming. And, I think it affect the quality of the game, which is going to affect the excitement about the bowl games, because the bowl games are opportunity for people to play each other who normally wouldn't play, like in the conference, and especially with no playoff. So when you see in those big games and people traveling, paying $3,000, like almost like it's like a Super Bowl or something, in the nosebleed, paying $3,000. I don't know they're gonna do that to watch third and fourth screen guys play. But, some teams got so much depth that, their third screen is probably better than a lot of first screen. And I think that's what we're seeing with Georgia. They beat the mess out of Florida State. We know that a lot of Florida State guys didn't play. But like I knew from the jump when they matched them up, they're going to put their money where their mouth is against Georgia, because I felt like Georgia was going to beat them to sleep. Georgia is known, when they don't make it to the championship, they're known for beating people to sleep. They beat TCU to sleep last year in the championship, but they just been known to kind of take it out on other teams. I know they did it at Notre Dame one year, and it's just not a good matchup. Because their defense is just as strong as what your best defense in that ACC. Plus, they have a offense. In Florida State, I knew they wasn't going to have it one way or another, because the starting quarterback, was out. So, and even with him, I don't think that they would have the horsepower to keep up with Georgia. Clearly, their third screen or whatever, their backups are better than a lot of team starters because of the depth they have of the 4 and 5 stars. And I think it just shows. And I think that's the beauty of a bowl game when people play, but it's hard to measure it when so many people don't play. You can say, well, these guys didn't play, and use that as an excuse. But, that's what it is. But with that, people leave, people come, people go. Colorado got some players from Florida State last year and this year. I think we picked up, never had anybody from Georgia, but we picked up some people who were looking to go to Georgia, high school and college. And we know the portal giveth and taketh away. And it's like we got a new thing now, even more. We got a coaches portal. Just got the big news that Coach Kelly, Charles Kelly, will be going to Auburn. And I don't even know what's going on. I found out yesterday, I kind of wanted to wait to speak on it. And I don't even know we have enough information. It's like he's positioned to go, or he's looking to go, but it hasn't been officially announced, really. And it's like he's going to Auburn, his alma mater, dressing up like that, but it's like he's going to be a position coach. When he left to be a position coach to be a coordinator, to go back down to a position coach, is like, is that a demotion? And it opens up a lot of questions, because it seemed like he was going to be staying, even though a lot of people complained about it. Maybe they saw some things over the offseason and said we need to make some adjustment. Maybe they had some conversations. I don't know. We would know. But we do know that it's going to be significant changes with Colorado, because we see the OC, the offensive coordinator, has left, Sean Lewis, and he left with the line coach. And we needed some big changes there. And it's like, well, however you get it, you take it. The coordinator going and the line coach, so it's going to be new there. Then you have the defense, which people complained about wasn't quite whatever, or the scheme wasn't quite for the team, or it was too complicated. But it looked like he was still going to stay. Then he's gone. So Colorado get a fresh start. And it's not like it's a bad fresh start, because these areas had challenges, which makes it look like almost everything to some degree. It wasn't the worst, but it was some questions there. Same thing with special teams, but I don't think they had a special teams coach last year. So they make those corrections. It's definitely a different team personnel-wise already. They say more guys are coming after the portal, and it's like that. And then the coaches is like, I think everybody get what they ask for. But then, you know, in the true to this theme of the inspiration motivation, like life, your change is gonna come. The change is gonna come whether you want them or not, and you better be careful what you ask for, because that change is gonna come. I believe Coach Prime in Colorado was ready for that change. I believe they already have the person that's ready to be next, and everybody's so excited trying to figure it out. Who's next? Who's coming? Who's coming? We have all these names, and it's fun for people like me, and you know, just people who are watching. It's exciting because it's something that you wanted, and it's like it's something new, and it's entertaining to a degree. But at the end of the day, it's like life, you know. Whether it's good or bad, change is going to come. Whether you do a good job or a bad job, a lot of people eventually going to leave. They're going to eventually leave their position. Some people leave, you know, everything. Anywhere, regardless of what type of career they're in, they leave it. People leave the earth. You know, it's like it's a constant revolving door. It used to be a saying back in the day. There's only one thing in life that's guaranteed, and it's inevitable. It's change. And I think that change is a good thing because it gives an opportunity for a fresh start. It don't have to be negative, even in a negative, because it gives an opportunity for that start, you know, for you to build from the foundation versus building on top of something that's faulty or not good. And then makes you have to face things you probably could have not faced or would not face if the same system was in place or the same characteristics were in place. So you got to accept that change, and you got to make that change work for you. You got to make that change work for your good. You can't complain about change. You can't, you know, feel sorry for yourself. And on the cusp of change, on New Year's Eve, we are in the season of change, right? We are in the season where in a few hours, tomorrow this time, we'll be in a new year. That's change. It's a new year. It's a new day. A lot of people like to use New Year as an opportunity to make new goals, even though they hadn't finished their goals from last year, which is different. But you have an opportunity to say, it's a new calendar year. It's starting over. I get the new. Let me start over in my mind. Okay, let me reset. And that's what it's about, taking a chance to reset, even if it means doing something different, even if it means changing some things, changing some patterns, some routines, some circles. You had a time, and it really an excuse to say, okay, let's go ahead and do something different. I want to do something different, and it just wasn't the right time. Well, what better time than New Year, January 1, to make some new goals. Go ahead and strive after something new. I don't know what it is. Start a new business. The business you've been looking at, make that jump. Some new investments, make that investment. Give yourself permission to make a change for the good. Don't fear what could go wrong. Don't fear how you're gonna have to adjust. Just make that change. I got a lot of changes myself. You know, this year, still in 2023, I don't know if I knew. I thought about starting this Greg Said It. I didn't even have the name Greg Said It. Matter of fact, when I started this channel, I don't even think I forget what it was. But I got that inspiration, you know, for the season. Greg Said It. True to who I am. I said it. And it's been a great change for me. It's been a new routine for me, making videos consistently, not inconsistently for you all. I got a channel fairly quickly, got monetized within a month or so, month and a half. I didn't know that was going to happen. I predicted, I was like, maybe I have to wait till the end of the season. I didn't know. But that's what life brings you. It brings change. It's been a good change for me, and I'm going to keep it going. Keep it going to next year, being consistent. And it's spilled over in some areas that I wanted to also do more contact in, but I didn't have the belief that I could do it or the companies that can do it. But now, thanks to this and y'all support, I revisited even some channels that I had before this that I started on. The momentum and, you know, the experience that I got has helped me to revive those things. So I got a lot of things that I'm going to be doing that's going to be some good change in the areas of business and entrepreneurship. And I encourage y'all to do the same. Wish y'all a happy new year. Hope y'all ready to do something. If it's just one thing, do something different that's going to better your life. Pick up a new knowledge, pick up a new trade. Do something that's going to better you as a person. That's the only thing I would suggest. However you do it. It don't have to be a lot. Just make that step. Hope y'all like, share, subscribe this video. Hope y'all continue to rock with this roll with us throughout the rest of 2024 into the next season. I'm Greg. Greg said it. And I'll talk to y'all soon.